What is one thing that a Minecraft world can never have enough of? If you guessed this block right here, you're correct. Today, we're going to try to get infinite beacons. And the way to do that is, of course, to build a wither skeleton farm. But like most things, I'm going to have to build a stone generator, so another farm, before I build the wither skeleton farm. All right, and here is all the materials we are going to need for this stone generator. And I'm going to build it right here. Alright, and there we go. The stone generator is now fully complete. So I'm going to go ahead and just sit here for a little while and get a lot of stone, since this farm, this wither skeleton farm, is going to need a lot of stone. So after one full pickaxe, we've got a full chest, and I think most of these hoppers are also filled with stone. Alright, now it's time to fill up all these shulker boxes with slabs. Alright, and now that I have, I think, about 6 shulker boxes full of slabs, that should be good for now. Now it's time to start filling up these shulker boxes with the actual materials we will need for this build. Okay, and right here is pretty much all the materials we're gonna need for this farm. We are missing a few things, but those things are kind of difficult to get. One of them is gonna be wither roses, and the other thing is gonna be nether bricks, which I will get at the actual fortress itself. For those who don't know how to get wither roses, basically you need a wither, so we're gonna have to go get 3 skulls again, and then basically you spawn the wither, and as it's charging up, it blows up and it has to kill a mob, and each mob will drop a wither rose. So basically any mob killed by the wither drops a wither rose. So what you do is you get a lot of eggs. It's the easiest way to do it. You could build a wither rose farm, but I really don't want to. So you just get a lot of eggs, you throw them all in a confined space, spawn the wither, boom, wither roses. All right, and right here I have started like a little chicken coop area. I brought a little bit too many chickens because they are dying of entity cramming, but I am going to be getting eggs out of this. So now I'm just going to leave this here until I get all these chests filled up. But I think now what I'm going to go do is I need to actually get skulls for the wither. So we're going to go hunt more wither skeletons. Wow, on our first wither skeleton, we actually get a skull. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, on our third one, we get a second skull. Oh my gosh! Okay, well that has got to be the fastest 3 skulls in Minecraft history. I'm not sure how long that took me to find, but I will check back in the recording and let you know. I guess while we're here, we can look for another 3 just in case we mess up on the first wither and don't get enough roses. Bro, we just got another skull. It has been 2 minutes later of getting the 3 skulls and we already got a 4th one. Oh my gosh. 2 wither skeletons later and yet another skull. There's no way. There is no way. Oh my gosh. Okay, that has got to be the fastest 6 wither skeleton skulls in Minecraft history. Oh my gosh. I'm shocked. That's another skull. Now, some of you might be thinking that it's not that hard to get skulls, when in reality, it's actually a lot harder to get wither skeleton skulls, even with looting 3, than you think. But the rate that I'm getting these skulls at makes it that much more impressive. Oh my gosh. Literally 4 wither skeletons later, and I get another one. Now, in case you guys are wondering, I did some research. It is a 5.5% chance of getting a wither skeleton skull with looting 3. And of course, I just got another one. It has been an official 8-minute time in the nether. We've been in here for 8 minutes. That is more than a wither skeleton skull a minute.
Another one.
There's no way. Okay, I have 10 wither skeleton skulls. I think I'm gonna leave now. I think actually I might stay just to get 12, just because even if I have 10, the extra one doesn't really do anything. So I'm gonna try to get 12. That way we at least for sure have another wither. There we go. There's number 11. All right, this one right here is going to be the one. And it was. But there we go. We got 12 wither skeleton skulls for a grand total of being in here for about 15, 18 minutes. Somewhere in there. All right. Next thing I need to do, I'm going to grab some rockets. And then with those rockets, we're going to go look for a nether fortress that suits well for a wither skeleton farm. Now, the prime nether fortress that I'm looking for is another fortress that is in a big pool of lava. Because if you don't know how wither skeleton farms work, basically you need to spawn proof all the area in a 128 by 128 perimeter around it.
One eternity later.
Okay, I think I finally have found it. This is the nether fortress that we're going to use for this build. Now, as for all the areas around this, there's something I might do about all this. Instead of slabbing all of it, I might build some world eaters. Alright everybody, so I had realized that the materials I'm gonna need for the so-called flying machines and world eaters, it's just too hard to get right now. I don't have the materials for it, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna manually go and blow everything up with TNT. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. We're supposed to be going to the end right now, and we're gonna get our wither roses. You know what, now that I actually think about it, I don't really need to be in the end for this to work, since I am just gonna fight the wither anyways and kill it, so it doesn't really matter that I use the bedrock to kill it. So we're just gonna head over to where I killed the wither before, and we're gonna do it over here. So now we're gonna dig out a big hole 3 blocks down. Now we get to throw in the eggs. Alright, and there is all the eggs used, so now I just have to wait until all of them grow up. And then another thing is they all have to be one shot, so we are going to have to make a poison potion. Alright, and I think we have enough chickens in here. I mean, if we don't, I do have eggs to reboot the entire system. So now what we're going to do is we're going to throw potions of poison around. There we go. So now all the chickens are down to exactly 1 heart, which is exactly where they need to be. So now all we gotta do is spawn the wither. So now theoretically, he should kill all of them, and they should all drop wither roses. The wither is now dead, and we're all set. Now we just gotta go collect all my wither roses. May all the chickens rest in peace. Alright, I think we are like a stack and a half short, maybe 2 stacks. That's not gonna be too hard to get. We'll probably do that sometime later, but right now that'll have to work. And then with the extra nether star, we can make our 3rd beacon. And then with said beacon, we can add it to the emerald one on our pyramid of beacons. So I don't think I've told you guys yet, but pretty much I want to get every one of each kind of beacon. So that includes diamond and of course netherite. Now that just depending on if I make it that long and survive that long in this world, but hopefully I will get a netherite beacon right here in the future. Alright, and now with all of our items, it is time to head back to the nether fortress and get started. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fly up real quick, and we're going to find a spot up here that we can drop down to. So we're gonna try to find a way to get on the nether roof. Right, and right here is the block that I want to break. So we're gonna place a piston, obsidian, a block, TNT, and a trapdoor. Next, you grab a lever, place the lever there. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab another piston, we're gonna go into our controls, and our use item button, we're gonna put that at, we'll just go H for now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip the lever.
Bruh.
And apparently use a totem. Alright, well let's redo that. Okay, there we go. We finally got it. We only popped 2 totems, and that just took way too long. Alright, so now we're gonna get started. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start breaking the blaze spawners. And also, I am going to go ahead and place down all the shulker boxes that we are gonna need for this. One thing we're gonna need is we're gonna need a flint and steel. So real quickly, we'll go down here and see if we can get a flint. And then we'll go ahead and start grabbing some TNT. And basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna place the TNT around like this. Alright, I think the TNT is gonna get a little bit too messy, so instead, we're gonna resort back to actual just slabbing everything off. I think that might be a little bit easier for us. But like stuff like this that I'll probably need to clear off for the farm anyways, I'll just mine that all out. Alright, so my like plan to do this is I want to get like all the walls done in an area where I'm gonna end it off on. So like I want to go all the way back to like I think there is how far I need to go out, maybe more. If I need to, I'll do that at the end. But what I'm gonna try to do is get all of these like nooks and crannies done first, and then I'll have the big open areas, which will be faster. Alright, so I've been thinking this isn't gonna take me like insanely long. Probably gonna be my famous last words. But like over here, there's not a lot to do like up there. I mean, this is all pretty flat. I mean, I can mainly just mine all this out. And I don't have to go too far. And once we make our way more to the right over here, we have a lot more lava pool area. So that's a lot less slabbing that I'll have to do. The big area is just up in here, up in this section, and then down there. That's going to be the big area for slabbing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to power through this, get this all done, and I'm going to put on some YouTube videos and some music, and we're just going to power through this. Alright, I think I've done pretty well with the slabbing. I think it's pretty much all done. If I really need to after I build the farm, I'll go around and finish up minor details. But I'm sick of slabbing. I've been doing it forever. So right now, we're going to hop into actually building the farm. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to dig a 19 by 19 area around the middle block here. 3 blocks down as well. So we're going to clear out all these slabs first. Alright, there we go, and the 19 by 19 platform is done. Now it just wants us to light up the area. Alright, next we need to go out 5 blocks with nether brick. I think next is going to be the wither roses. Oh, actually what's going to be next is going to be all the carpets. Well, I ran out of carpets for now, so quickly what I'm going to do is instead I'm just going to run and grab some slabs, and we're just going to use those for now until we can replace the carpet. Perfect, there we go. And I'll come back and replace all this with carpets later. Right, then next we need to make a boat. Actually, I just found more carpets, so let's go ahead and throw these down real quick. But like I said, we need a boat because we are going to try to capture a piglin. All right, now the piglin is here. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the temporary block in the middle. We're going to place a ring around it. And on that ring, place trapdoors. All right, perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get him out of the boat. So like this, and then throw this over here. Pick it back up, throw it over there. Pick it back up, throw it in here. All right, next comes the collection system. Alright, well the farm is almost complete. There's just a few more things I need to add, but these guys are in my way, so you know what time it is? It's time to pop a gapple and go in. Now for our last thing, we need to remove this block right here. And now we need to start placing the wither roses. Now I don't believe we're gonna have all the wither roses that we need to finish this farm, but we'll go back and grab some if we really need some more. I believe we are just gonna be short about 2 stacks. You know, we are a lot closer than I thought we would be. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm quickly just going to head back, grab the rest of the wither roses, and then just come back to finish it off and test it. Alright, and then we just finish off placing the wither roses. And there we are. I can now confidently say that the wither skeleton farm is fully done. I might have to do some more slabbing around, but that's alright. If we need to, we'll do that later. Right now, it's time to test the farm. The farm has been working, so that's very nice. As you can see, we got a few wither skeletons spawning in, and the rates have been pretty good if I do say so myself. So I think it's safe to say that the wither skeleton farm is finally completed fully. I can always make it faster by going around and spawn proofing farther out, which I probably will do just over a period of time, but I'm sick of slabbing, so I think we're just gonna leave it for now, and eventually we'll come back and slab some more to make this even faster. Guys, if we can get 50 likes on this video, I will attempt to fight 10 withers at the same time like I did in my survival series back in the day. Next, we're gonna go mine for netherite. Alright, and now we dig a long tunnel, and then we get to placing. Put on our armor, and light it up. Then we get to mining ancient debris. Alright, and after all that, we got 23 pieces of ancient debris. That's not bad. I could have done a lot better, but it'll work. Next thing we're gonna do is smelt it all. And as that all smelts, there's one more thing I need to do to end off this video. That final thing is to give this beautiful creature right here a couple bones. And there we go, best friends forever. Now I officially have a pet in the hardcore series. And we'll grab his buddy as well, we're at it. Alright, now that I have all the dogs home, next thing I need to do is buy a name tag and name the OG dog Max. There we go, this one is Max. Comment down below what color you want his collar to be. Also comment down below what you want the other 2 dogs named to be. If you want them to be named after yourselves, just let me know. Or you can pick your own name. But that is the end of this episode. Next episode, we have something big planned. I start on the Ocean Monument build. If you follow my TikTok, you already know what it's gonna be. So I'll see you all in a little bit.